guys. Today I am coming up with a battle bricks concept for a new chapter. Well, not a chapter, a subchapter. Whatever you want to call it. This is Giant Land. No. You unlock it after beating stage 10 of chapter 4. It's pretty hard, so I decided to make you have to work a lot for hard levels. We're talking about normal today. We'll do 2 more next video. Actually, I think I could do 2 more today. So, the first level obviously only has 1 enemy, Titan, obviously. The other sounds that are not me talking is because of my family. Yes, here, right now, so. Quite crazy, but like one of them spawns every like 10 seconds. So it's kind of just easy with like rushers and all that. Level 2, I'm not giving the levels names, by the way, that would take way too long. Trust me. Level 2 just has normal Titan, red Titan, Ooga Booga. I don't know why I said Ooga Booga, but I did. And it also has Clifford because he's technically a red traded Titan, so, you know. Level 3 just is Slender Man, and also I consider also only big boys are allowed here. I consider Slender Man big in height, and Little Man is just big in height too, so Little Man and Slender Man are on this level. Also, the Magnificent has been 100 only for the current levels. I'm not going super hyper into details, but because that would take a lot of my time up from this day, so, you know. But level 4 has it's literally frightening. There's nobody else here. Level 5, there is actually, I don't know what his name is, but chapter 5 enemy here. Actually, no, because then it'd be a spoiler because you're get it on chapter 4, which would not be very good, so he's not there. But it does introduce us to our first long-range Titan, who's actually kind of scary. This is Boulder Titan. Boulder Titan has only 1,200 HP. He does 300 damage with a big boulder, and he has 20 range. However, he attacks every 5-6 seconds, so he's kind of slow. Sorry, I'm sorry if that annoys you with a little. I'm gonna do that a lot. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Oh, also, I'm not telling you XP, I will tell you bricks. So, level 5 gives you 50 bricks. So, you know. Even though this is a murder roll. It also has all the previous guys you've seen. So, you know. except for Slender Man and Clifford. And yeah, so it's just kind of the first 4 Titans. And then Boulder Man. Also, they use recoil. They also use a minigun on that level, so we gotta be careful. Since the subchapter is only 1 boss, but he is quite tough. Not in health and in annoyingness. Before we go to level 6, I must say, I am not good at. Most of these guys are not most of my bosses and enemies I make for 2 more mode and normal mode bosses I make usually aren't balanced because I'm not very good at balancing things. So level 6 has the Russer Titan. The Russer Titan is actually very annoying. He has 2. Bro has 4 more speed coils. But since he's so heavy, he actually is slower than speed coil. He's still very fast, though. He's still fast. He has an AoE stomp doing 50 damage. So he does half of Zip Bomb's damage. But he has the same attack time as Zip Bomb, meaning he does a lot of damage. He only has 300 health, though, which is 3 times Zip Bomb's. So he can still heavily injure your army, unless you have a freaking, I don't know, little Chronos. He cannot stomp little Chronos because he's a background guy. Level 7 is quite literally called. Level 7 I like to call Damaging No Mercy, because it's literally just the only new Titans you've seen so far, which is the Boulder guy and the Speedrunner guy, whatever you want to call them. They just kind of try to rush this level. Level 8 is called Three Big Boys, which introduces 3 new Titans at the same time. Armored Titan. He has 200 armor and 2,000 health. However, he does not attack at all, and he's slow as heck. I'm not sure if you want me to say those words, but that's what I'm going to say, okay? My dad allows me to say that. Allowed me to say that as a kid, so, The other Titans that it introduces are Admin Titan, who has a Banhammer with AoE and one-shots, and he's kind of like the leader, but he's melee and has AoE, and has 5,000 and has 1,500 health. So he's kind of annoying when he gets spammed, so he's pretty annoying. Also, I'm doing 2 more today or tomorrow, one of those times. But It also introduces what's his name? Bodybuilder. He does 500 damage with small AoE. However, he has a 10-second attack cooldown, so he's kind of useless. He also has 3,000 health, so I think that's the highest health one so far. Standing! When Bodybuilder is at half health, he will do half damage, but he will have bigger AoE. Yeah, and will attack every 2 seconds now. Yeah, quite the improvement, huh? Yeah, he improves a lot when you kill him, when you get him to half health. AKA, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I think we were on level 8. So. Level 9, literally is called. Well, this is bombing. Fat Boy and Zip Bomb are here. They are the only ones here. And the level tries to use them as much as possible because they're both big boys. So yeah. Level 10 is called War. It's called War Time. It gives you 125 bricks and a chunk load of XP. They use Gatling here again. It introduces War Titan, and it also has the boulder, the 2 bombing mans, and kind of it. This guy has a literal. This guy has heavy armor, as he has 4,000 HP and 300 armor. He shoots a minigun with 30 range and 10 damage per bullet. He shoots about 40 bullets per round. It's a minigun too. He takes about 3.5 seconds to reload. He also moves at the same speed as Turtle King, so he's a slow boy. Anyways, we're halfway there now. I think it's been 13 minutes or something like that, I don't know. Level 11 has something I'm sure everyone will totally love. Russet. Yeah, it just kind of spams the Russet Titan. Level 12, 13, 14. Just kind of come up with strategies that are devious. 15 gives you 200 bricks. A lot, I know. And it's kind of just the most menacing things put in one level. 16, 17, 18, and 19. They're all just big war-ups for the boss. Every new guy is here. Well, actually, there's a lot of new things here. There's the main Titans, excluding the old Titans. There's the Russer, the Boulder, the Warmer guy. Oh, I forgot to mention this, level 19. 19 introduces. And the Armor Titan. Sadly, no, like, Bodybuilder Titan. Armor Titan, or Bodybuilder, or, but there is the armored one there, so you know. Level 20's boss is very devious on 2 more mode. And he's already devious here, so you know you're gonna hate it. Here he is. That wasn't supposed to happen. King Titan. He has a whopping 20,000 HP. Almost 3-star. Our Caesar is quite tanky, eh? That is 4,000 more than 3-star Doombringer. He has no armor resistance, so let's just get to the point. M1. He uses this attack as the first attack in his cycle. Heavy Slam. Slams his 2. He also has a 5-second attack cooldown. Heavy Slam. Slams his hands on the ground, and whopping 4,000 damage with medium-sized AoE. Emma 2, the second attack in this pattern. Heavy kick. Every unit in a 5 in the range of 5, which is how much his foot hits. It's everybody in a 5 range radius in front of him, well, every unit gets knocked back, gets super big, gets a really big knockback. They get stunned for 5 seconds, and they take 100 damage. Quite a heavy attack, eh? Originally, this guy had like triple his health. So, be happy we nerfed him. He also had 10 attacks. They were all devastating. His second final attack in his first phase attack cycle, aka number 3. He does 3 big stomps in front of him. Each one doing 300, doing 250 damage. And huge knockback in a big AoE. Quite devastating, if your loadout, how it has weak units. Also, Most of these guys have no traits, so like, you know. Anyways, what else? Anyways, his final attack is before he repeats his attack cycle. Is quite literally him having a tantrum, basically. He stomps about 10 times, each one doing 100 damage with medium AoE. Then 10, and it summons 4 titans. He has 2 behind him, 2 in front of him. So, yeah, quite devastating. At half HP, he goes into his second phase. He just has half the attack cooldown. Nothing special. Upon reaching 1 HP, he will gain iframes and start an animation. Now he heals back up to half health. His iframes are gone, but he is quite deadly. This is known as his enraging state. So if you brought units with long cooldowns that are tanks, this part is kinda gonna cook you. He gains a whole new 4 attacks, and he now does each one every 1 second. He now only has this toothy. He now only has 1 attack. And he does it every 0.8 seconds. He also has the speed. He also walks at the speed of 8 instead of 1 now. So, stop. 100 damage, big AoE. You kind of need to spam everything during this phase, otherwise you just won't do enough damage. You can kill. Oh. Now, he does have a secret feature that can only happen in Sandbox. If you press the kill enemies button in Sandbox mode, during when he's enraging, you will enter a secret 4th phase.